All right. Round 2 has begun. Op 4 is defending. Blue 4 is attacking. All right, cool. Putting prediction up. Yep, got it. Yaddy-da. And there we go. All right, so why am I glitched out here? There we go. Free cam. All right, so mission brief here. Let's go ahead and look. Briefing is going to be Operation Iraqi Freedom, made by a man named Good Time Sadamn. I know we're in for a riot then. Anyway, background. A day after the fall of Baghdad, U.S. Task Force 11 has been sent to assault the city of Zargabad in a desperate attempt to locate besieged dictator Saddam Hussein at his summer villa, along with WMDs, which, according to the CIA intelligence, are stored in the basement next to Elvis. Damn, they found Elvis too. Otherwise, area of operations, all Blue 4 Vics have telescopic ladders in their inventory. That's night, and the mosque is off limits. Interesting. So what did they do? So they just fortified it and added a fence to prevent anyone from climbing into it. Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people hate this building because it always becomes an objective for them to have to deal with. Otherwise, going ahead and looking at the game mode settings, it is add sector. So as long as Op 4 have a single person in the sector, not dead or unconscious or in a vehicle or turret, they control the sector regardless of how many Blue 4 guys are in it. But once all of the Op 4 guys are dead, unconscious, or in something that is not an infantry, they're in a vehicle or whatnot, then Blue 4, if they get one person in the sector, they take it. So there's 3 sectors out there. We'll look at that later. Render distance is 700 meters, so fit for more CQC. Don't know about magnified optics, no NVGs, and only 60 build points for defenders, really having them utilize the town a bit more. Based off of what I'm seeing, I don't see magnified optics in play, so I believe it is just normal stuff. Otherwise, that should be it for all those settings. Mat settings, Op 4 only have 2 AT rounds per person, whereas Blue 4 have an AT and an HE round per person. Interesting. Blue 4 uniforms are going to be Army Desert Storm camouflage, which I think Maz messaged me and told me that was wrong. Let's actually have a physical look at these guys. It appears to be correct, though. So I'll try to figure out what he was talking about. But yeah, no,
that's the same camo, kind of not quite chocolate chip, but desert 3-stripe or 3-tone, whatever it is, and the infamous woodland armor and helmets, because logistics are fun.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, loadout-wise, we're going to have M16A3s with M4A1s. Marksman's probably going to get a Mark 11 or a Mark 14 that's scoped. Otherwise, support weapon's going to be a 249 and a 240. LAC is going to be the 136. Sniper gets the M2010 and a few different types of camo. Suppress shooters get a Mark 14 or a SOCOM 16, both 20 rounds, 7.62x51 paddle rifles with a suppressor. And crew and aviation either get an MP7 submachine gun or an M4A1. CSW, Delta is going to get the mortar. I believe it said it had 25 HE rounds and 5 smoke rounds. So that's why you see those 2 symbols there. And then their assets, 2 armed UH-60s. Each side has been re-scripted to fire a 7.62 by 51 instead of the minigun. Let me see if I can find these.
Minigun is also 7.62 by 51 NATO. It's just switching from a minigun to an M240 Bravo.
Yeah. So much smaller fire rate.
Exactly. Much slower fire rate.
Plus, they only have 600 rounds, whereas the miniguns can get to thousands of rounds. So.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how that works. I think they still have the red dot sights, the holographics on those guns, though, so they can at least still get somewhat of an aim down. Otherwise, they have 4 M2 Humvees with the snorkels. Otherwise, no up-armed protection for the gunners. 8 transport Humvees, and then an LAVC, which is just an LAV command Vic with a 240 Bravo for the commander to turn out and utilize. Otherwise, looking over at Op 4, uniforms are going to be the 2000 Iraqi camo. Let me verify that, because again, I think Maz told me one of the thingamajigs was wrong, but it looks like that is correct here. Studying back the camouflage here, yeah, it looks pretty okay here. I just want to quickly look down, see what the marksman's utilizing, because it doesn't tell us. Looks like that is some sort of SVD. Otherwise, loadouts are going to be AKMs and AKSs. RPK and PKB for the support guns. Light anti-tank is going to be the RPG-26 Recon, has the T5000. And then the suppress shooters have a choice of either an AKS with 45-round banana mags or 20-round AS Val. And then the crewmen get the choice of an AKS or a PP-2000 submachine gun. Nothing on the crew CSW crew served weapons. Up 4 get 4 transport trucks, 4 transport Hiluxes. I'm going to try to change that because people always bitch at me when I say it wrong. 1 transport car, just to sit on.
It's funny because I've bitched at you for years and you don't change.
Yep. One Dishka static, one Hilux truck, and a, I said it wrong again, Hilux truck, and one BMP1. According to this, it has HE and HEAT rounds, but sometimes this is wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if they replace the 2A28 with a 14.5 millimeter, because that's sometimes what we see. But hey, I could be wrong. This could be right. But that's usually the norm of what we see with an FNF. But assume this is wrong, and it only has like a few hundred rounds of KPTV. Otherwise,
will still be pretty effective against all the vehicles it sees, but instead of having nice big buck-off cannon, it'll just be a large caliber.
Eagle Fly, thanks for the resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations.
At the very something also knows that the BMP-1 does not have the Malyutka, which is the kind of comedic rock. Yeah, the rocket that sits on top. So that is not a factor in this either. So it's just going to be the OG-15 and the PG-15 HE and heat rounds, which are still going to be plenty effective, but just not quite accurate at range as an ATGM.
Yes, the Holy Islamic Red Sedan. And again, I think that's been rescripted for a KPTV 14.5 millimeter, but we'll see.
My money's on the cannon. I gotta be honest.
I hope, honestly, I'd love to see a BMP, like a fully functional BMP, but it's rare to see a vehicle with an autocannon or a big gun. But again, I'm hoping you're right. Regardless, I'm going to go over the roster, and then can you go over AOs for me?
Of course.
All right, I thought I just saw something fly over here, but I think that was just a marker temporarily glitching out because people leaving and rejoining the server. Otherwise, looking over at the attack faction, we have Buster commanding for a platoon HQ. He's got Tech and Helios as his medic and 2IC respectively. I haven't seen Buster ever command, so new commander, you never know what could go down. That's always fun to see. Lurch being the team lead for X-Ray, Savin being the medic, Catnip being the sniper, Stretch being the 2IC for the X-Ray team. We got Nuclear Goat taking a Mark 14 EBR suppressed, Blam taking the SOCOM 16 suppressed, Anderson taking Alpha HQ, Mito and Poe being a vehicle crew, probably for an M2 Humvee, but we'll also see what team uses the LAV C2, or it might be the 2C. Either way, it's those two designations. Cosmonaut leading Alpha 1 with Wheaton Typical, Patriot Miller, and Sub Angler under Alpha 1. Alpha 2 has Bridges leading it with Fist Twins, Wiki, Cool Breeze, Maz, and Martin under him. Bravo HQ has Nielsen leading it with Kernshaw and Maverick taking a vehicle crew. You can tell because they have the crew weaponry as their picks when we click on their names. Montgomery leading Bravo 1 with Drake, Herb, Sablon, Hudson, Carlson, and Montgomery. Again, the Y's cut off Montgomery. It's going to take me a second to get used to that. Because usually it's just Montgomery. Again, he added the M to his name. But otherwise, Wells leading Bravo 2. Norris has a 240 Bravo. Yes. All right, let's see what he's able to get with that. Because usually when we see Norris with machine guns, he does quite well. Otherwise, Norris, Kevin, Colin, Schultz, Eagle, and Scholand all under Bravo 2. Schnuffles leading Delta HQ. Looks like they've merged Delta 1 and Delta HQ. Space Cowboy and Artisan being a vehicle crew because you see the carbine version of the Colt. Otherwise, Geary leading the Alpha 1 section that's merged with Delta HQ with Korvac, White, Green Shade, N1, Ranger Ben, Mike, and Mackenzie altogether. Delta 2 being led by Cindy with Whiplash, Waldo, Islander, Wolf, Dagger, and Nemesis altogether. Hotel 1, first helicopter is going to be Despo and Tymek, more than likely the first person flies, so Despo flying, Tymek gunning. Second helicopter is Liberoite flying and Falcon not gunning. I don't know if that's our Falcon, but...
That is.
Oh, he switched his name. Cute.
It's to try and throw off the jinx.
He's feared in FNF.
No, I think he fears FNF.
FNF you didn't close? What do you mean by that, Fives? Yeah, right?
He just put a ladder on top of his helicopter.
So all the vehicles did have ladders here, but or at least in them. I'm not sure if they're in the helicopters, but yeah, I guess he's messing with the ladder on the Vic. He's got to be careful, though, because he might Arma the Vic. If he's not careful. It looks like he's just playing with the damn telescopic ladder, which is pretty funny in my opinion.
He's playing with his thing that grows and shrinks. Yeah, he would.
Otherwise, Vagrant, I would say the best commander within all of FNF in terms of he just commands so often and usually gets a lot of wins. He's got a pretty even win-loss ratio, but again, he fights everyone. So I would always put my money on him. But this is just an example of we have the best commander we know of fighting a commander we've never seen anything commanding-wise. So it's always interesting to see how these work. Otherwise, Vagrant leading with Chadwick as the medic for Platoon HQ. Jack is leading X-Ray. Thyrab being the sniper.
Ty.
You're right. Steck Pro, I'm trying to see what weapon he has. He's the 2IC. He's got a regular AK. Rave Master taking the AS Val. Appa also taking the AS Val. And then Zeist being the medic for the group. I don't see an Alpha HQ. I'm going to go under the assumption that they just took the team. So CF, also known as Potato, taking Alpha 1, Tiger, Spiky, Revanche, Sam, and Banks under him. Alpha 2 being led by Sparrow with Nightshade, Circles, and Olaf under him. Genry leading Bravo 1 with Zombie Sniper, Night Owl, Snatch Goblin, Jokro, Arcane, Chaos, Crab, Danny, and Fetty, all under Bravo 1. And I think they merged Bravo 1 with Bravo 2 because that's bigger than a team size, but I don't, again, see an HQ element there. Charlie HQ looks like merged with Charlie 1. We see that because Charlie 1 has Kane underneath it, but that's going to be Novex with Legal Action, Dylan, Michael, K-Kier, Flux, Dream, Band, and Chow, and then Kane's probably going to join that group as well. Alpha HQ has Lolo under it, and Charlie 2 has Arma Jesus. So Charlie's going to have Arma Jesus also join with Kane, and then Alpha with Lolo, and it's probably going to either join Alpha 1 or Alpha 2. Otherwise, we have Delta 1 led by Sadamn with Wise. It's the guy they're hunting. Also the mission maker. Wise, Azuki, Thomas, Ilvanek, and Pierce together. Delta 2 has Side Coop, Bonzo, Pointman, and Nomad with no dad. Good God. And then Mountain G-Legs and Bacon Flavored Ivan under Gamma 1. And then the guys we're still seeing merge. But that is it for that. I also like how they rented out the mosque area to point out that it is a no-go zone. But Barb, tell me about these sectors.
So, we'll start with Sector 1 over on the west side where we spawn at the airfield. Pretty much just encapsulates the buildings from the north tip to the southern tip. We do have that graveyard. Tips. I think, no, the graveyard is out of the AO. So it'll go from the radio tower to the northern checkpoint. Decent enough eyes from the ATC and the two-story barracks. We see them reinforcing that pretty heavily with some sandbags in the windows for them to peek out from, as well as some roof defenses to look over the wall. Should be good. Yeah, they'll need to be mindful of the hills to their southeast, but I think they're already aware of that. Should be, it seems like they're really beefing up the defenses here, so I think this is going to be their main point of defense. Sector 2, over right in the city center next to the mosque, as you described, has been refitted a bit. You see the custom buildings marked in black on the map. Part of those are going to be the International Hotel, that is just the southeast of the sector. This is going to be, we do have the helicopters. We could see someone, like one of them, drop off the sniper team up here. Maybe. That'd be very risky though, yeah. But I could see it happening. Maybe once they're already under fire or something. But we see all those custom buildings, especially this like 6-story apartment building. This one is going to be their Pavlov's house, the place they just defend until the very last man or woman. Spiky's in that building. So they're going to be holding that. We see reinforcements in the window as well as some H barriers and stuff in the bazaar down below. So they're trying to negotiate traffic a little bit and divert Blue 4 into these choke points. But yeah, no matter what, Blue 4 is going to have a really tough time trying to clear out this 6-story apartment building. Moving on to Sector 3 in the northeast, it has been abandoned, but it's just the villa. Yep. Nothing special about it. It's just the villa. They chose not to do this one. I personally really like this villa as both a place to attack and a place to defend. Yep. But I think, given their spread out nature, what they're doing between sectors 1 and 2 is the right call. The villa, you just have to commit a lot of manpower to watch all these open areas. You got to put more people on the northeastern corner outside of it to cover the riverbeds. If you have the manpower, this can be a very powerful AO. But if you don't, then it's a bit of a burden because you will get overstretched. But I mean, if you can lock it down, it's literally just all open area around you and can be so well done. But it's a shame. I guess Elvis will game, and the just stay in the basement. The most limiting factor in this scenario. Look in the villa though on the first story. They oh yeah. In the beginning, there was no clutter, only bushes. The Bushmen. Bush. Never seen such a lovely bush. And then they have a okay. Look at the second. You know the Sadamn meme? Yeah. Look on the second story in the northwestern corner. Oh, that's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. It's a body bag, but we know what that means. I like it. I love how Sadamn made this mission. He's playing as Op 4, but he also put the damn Sadamn meme in the back. Look, Arma 3, we're gamers, guys, which means we meme a lot, all right? Never say that again. Never say that again. My father was a gamer, which means he was naturally a very violent man. He's a very violent man, that man. He played hardcore Minecraft against Dream. played in a speed run tournament. You
Real
know what
quick, look at
happened in a speed run tournament, Batman. He cheated. He left him nothing, Batman. Anyway,
round has begun. A little bit of decent going off as Op4 shoots out a bunch of windows, but they have a really awesome Dishka placement in the tower here. Like, they built this really cool little tower for it on the western side. Second to top story, not including the roof. It's the second sandbagged one below.
yeah,
And it's got perfect firing sight lines on anything to the west, so I want to see that in action later.
Yeah,
But
pretty good.
look at this Blue 4 convoy coming in. It's literally just, oh my god.
That is the full might of the U.S. Army. Fucking hoorah, sir, yes, sir. We do have a
And they're
counter rush
all
coming
going to
in.
go for the airfield, but yes, that counter rush is coming.
They don't have to take these sectors in order. That is something to know.
Any order they want, it's not sequential. They are leading with the Dishka Vic, but I think the entire Blue 4 convoy is going to circumvent it.
Yeah, we see them all going to
Honestly.
the south. Who sees who first? I don't think either sees either.
And then they got the LAV on the rear, but nope, they're going to completely bypass each other.
That is insane. Kicking up a lot of dust, but yeah.
Hey,
I
did
think
the
it was
prediction
moving so
time
fast,
out?
no one's
Because
gonna
it's giving
see
me
it
a
before
weird
it
black
dissipates.
box. I might have glitched out. Hope it didn't, but never seen that before. Yeah, situational awareness and fog of war. You will literally bypass each other all the time in FNF. I've had...
And here comes, oh no, Tyrab the sniper. He's gonna have like 2 vehicles bearing down on his position pretty soon. Poor Tyrab. The man just joined TMTM and has had a rough time in ops. Now he's joining FNF, gets a sniper slot, and he's gonna have the full force of the US Army bearing down on him. We do have Gulf 1 up here. Is this the BMP? Yes, it is. So that's a mountain up there. Does he see the helicopter? He has to see the helicopter. Yes, he does. So he's going to be focused on that and not the infantry that's dismounting down here. Blue 4 X-Ray is heading up to his position, though. So they could get into an engagement very close range there. And X-Ray does not have any AT, so that's going to be disastrous for them.
But they've got the mass, even though they're not allowed a vehicle ramp.
Oh, and BMP has spotted X-Ray. Here we go.
Yep, they have a KBTB. I'm sorry. I want it to be a cannon, too. They got one of X-Ray. It just went to +5. +4. No, +3 now. That's 2 down.
2 down.
So
That's
Bravo
not-
1 staying at the base, actually charging up as the BMP charges down. Uh-oh.
Where's AT? Where's AT?
Ha, they don't have AT.
Oh.
Ooh, 50 12.7. No, it's a 14.5 millimeter. Tore them both apart.
I believe
Montgomery running up, throwing smokes. Is he explosive specialist? No. He has grenades just to harass it with. Oh no, wait. On that direction. Oh, I thought they're going to keep going and run Montgomery over.
The south side, Drake is coming up. He has a small. So this is going to be perfect for him. If he hits his BMP, it's going to pop off. Nothing
Taking
else.
it out early on. That's exactly what they wanted to do. These smoke grenades that Montgomery threw. No, excuse me. Wait. Here's why. Yeah, because there's Montgomery and then M. Montgomery. Okay. I see. I see why there's 2 listings there. So Montgomery threw the smoke grenades and is actually going to cause the BMP to be in concealment here.
Yeah, Drake's looking for him, but just can't see him.
I think Drake saw it as it went from one smoke grenade to the other. Montgomery's playing chicken with the BMP. But the gun turret is beating him, and Montgomery's caught in the open. Drake trying to move around here. He's going to catch this BMP. BMP goes barreling down. Take the shot.
Right in the rear.
Right in the rear. Which, granted, that's the crew cab, and the engine's actually in the front, but still knocked him out. There's another one, and I think that BMP crew's cooking.
Surprisingly, no. I mean, they're hurt, but...
G-Legs is still in there as the gunner. His gun has to be disabled at this point, though.
Yeah,
I think they're going to play dead.
If it isn't, then he's, playing dead.
All right, meanwhile, main force over on the right has been getting harassed by what appears to be Op 4 X-Ray. You got Geary that's pushed up. Jack is trying to hold this doorway down. And Op 4 Vics are coming on the rear of this line. And they found the LAV. And the gunner for the LAV hasn't noticed as, oh my god. What?
Oh no.
And then Helios just dismounted in the middle.
And they're still double tapping that gunner body.
And then Spectre gets out. Coop goes down.
Schecter, he's trying to get a couple.
Schecter, if he looks left, he'll be able to shoot the gunner out of the Dishka car. What in the cinnamon toast crunch is this? He's gonna find Thomas, maybe? No?
No, doesn't see Thomas behind that truck.
Gets
Wise, though.
nope, doesn't get Wise. Misses those shots. Wise throws a grenade. Scheckler getting flanked by Gonzo. He's forced to run back. He's gonna breach the building. Oh, this is beautiful. Now he's gonna go up and flank. Puts some shots, runs out of ammo, but Point Man doesn't notice. Now he notices, and then the first shot out of Point Man's gun hits him in the face. Oh!
This does not pierce the steel.
Wait, and then Mito was still in the Vic, and he's with someone else, and now they're driving away. What? What?
Tech and Buster. Buster is actually engaged.
And then they take AT!
That's that vehicle cooking off.
And now the Humvee's desperately trying to whip around here. And more AT just hit the... Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So, multiple M2 Humvees are coming back around. Mito's cooking off. Tech's gotten out. He's starting to fire wide shots here. M2 Humvees are desperately spraying these guys in the back. Op 4 lost so many dudes, but Blue 4 lost a big chunk in their command Vic. But I don't think they actually had the commander in there.
No, commander is Buster. He's over to this compound.
Just a little to the north.
But Tech is the medic, and Helios was a 2IC, and he's dead over that compound.
What was that? Welcome to Jackass.
So this Red 14, they're doing well to disrupt this force.
Wise does have the RPG, might have more AT to fire. But yeah, now we got multiple M2 Humvees turning around, basically engage this section here.
Looks like that BMP crew, whoever was alive, tried to hop out and was decimated. So that BMP is probably dead in the water.
Yeah, there was the gunner was playing dead. I think that was G-Legs, and yeah, he got killed, unfortunately.
Of course, holding most of their defenses already. We see a good smattering of them between the two main objectives. As well as, of course, on the eastern side of Sector 2, it's going to be circles there with a 6. So it's going to be that way.
Yeah, Wise trying to spray the gunner M1 in that Humvee. I guess he's out of AT then. Green Shade now trying to breach, throwing some grenades in. The grenade bounces off the windowsill.
Helicopter is circling around.
Gary takes some damage. AT goes in by Wise, and that hits the M2, destroys it. Both the driver and the gunner are able to get out, though.
That's a pretty heavy asset.
Hey, nice broken. What types of minis?
Shuffles,
40K?
I think, threw a grenade at his feet.
Or something else. I do like how they have Pointman here with the PKP covering this stairwell, but he is exposed on the outside. Wise, meanwhile, trying to get in a position to plank those two dismounts. And I don't know where they're shooting at this point. Schnuffle's taking fire.
Wise trying to do what they can. All these guys here.
I'm sorry to hear that, Elvin.
Green Jay pushes in, gets the last
This is round 2,
guy that's in
Delta.
that building. Now it's just down to Wise. See what he's able to do.
Op 4 still has a pretty good defensive line around Terminal 2. I think that UH-60 is going to go land at Sector 3 and just quickly take it.
Yeah, the other one is
Seeing that it's empty.
This whole
They just need a
combat
dismount
area
guy to
on
take
the
it.
western side. Yeah, the northeastern one looks to be landing. Co-pilot just needs to hop out and he'll get
Guys, by the way, thank you for being so supportive by telling people when what round it is and whatnot. I do appreciate it.
Sector 3 captured.
So now Blue 4 doesn't have to worry about that. They have a small group to the north trying to flank around, though. Op 4 is redeploying, I think, to put some forces in the construction building. I mean, that construction building, I almost always see it garrisoned on Zargabad. It's just so big and good on Overwatch. Meanwhile, looks like Pointman was taken out with his battle buddy. Nemesis Gary and Green Shade were able to breach him, so that just leaves Wise.
Yep, Wise is the only one over there.
And And it looks like the UH-60 was just firing down on Wise's position. Got a few hits. Wise now being fired at by Schnuffles.
Yep, he's trying to get him.
Wise could pull back to the car, but it just lost a back wheel. UH-60 now firing on the building itself, so a little bit of... No! Oh, wait, no, it was the UH-60 firing.
UH-60 just got Wise. Very nice.
That was Falcon. Of course it was Falcon, yeah. Why am I not surprised? Yep, and he's... I'm gonna be honest though, a 240 when you're flying low like that, and you're not under threat, and you can just aim the gun because that holographic sight and just shoot. I mean, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
More grenades going out. That Helix was just destroyed, but I mean, that was all of Delta except for Sadamn, who I don't know if he joined that attack or was just waiting in the back line, but that's an entire Op 4 squad down. They didn't really get that many kills though. They're kind of all separated between multiple squads. It started off strong, but they just lost it, unfortunately.
The boys being
it's Hordes avoiding my 40k pile of shame. Jeez, dude. Sorry, Broke, but hey, man, you're working on them.
I really wish Red 4 hadn't lost that BMP so early. It was in a good spot. And it did some damage for sure, but just really was not worth that price. Greg Leg's only getting 3 kills in the end.
I don't think they were expecting Blue 4 to do that rush because they sent those vehicles down south to try to put a blocking position down. They wanted to put that BMP on Hill 2112 to overwatch, but it just... Blue 4 was way too quick on the maneuver because I think that BMP was going to lock down the bridge with the dam. But again, Blue 4 was just way too quick on the maneuver. So, I mean, good for Blue 4 on that regard. Because you're most vulnerable when you're doing those early game maneuvers like that. And Wild Fox, I do agree with you. I thought that attack was going to be much more successful, but it really just fell apart. Because Blue 4 responded properly with the M2 Humvees to immediately turn around and start picking people off and doing drive-bys. But just in that confusion, Op 4 didn't realize that there were multiple people in that Vic, but at the same time, that LAV I kind of find annoying because if the gunner is dead, he has no change in animation. So it looks like he's still using it. And then he's not holding the gun. He moves the gun with his mind, similar to other vehicles with like PKTs, for example. But at least those, like the Vodniks, for example, you'll slunch over forward if you're dead. But it's just very deceptive. So basically Blue 4 came out of the clown car and started countering what we saw, and it was just a mess. But I don't really blame Op 4 for that, because it's also an asset we don't really see used a lot in that effective, I guess that efficacy or whatnot.
So Blue 4 Bravo coming in from the northwest has some really good suppressive fire coming in on the construction site. I saw a few people go down, some AT going into the building. We could see Red 4, looks like they're starting to clear out. Maybe they're going to fall back to a different position and consolidate their forces. So this one is going pretty well so far.
One thing we do have to note, though, is Blue 4 still has their mortar with 25 HE rounds.
Yeah, where's that at?
That's under Delta, which is on the southern side of the bridge dam. With Delta 2 specifically. Actually, no, Delta HQ. It is deployed right now. It looks to be lined up with Sector 1. We might see Alpha call base of fire on these buildings here, so we might see that mortar start firing any second now.
Yeah, once I start getting eyes on it and seeing which buildings specifically, then we should start to see those mortars raining down. And they're going to be pretty accurate, too. People like, who do we have on it? Space Cowboy Carl and Artisan? Yeah, they know what they're doing.
I do like the escort tactics we're seeing here. Both UH-60s flying in a formation, bombarding Op 4, and Op 4 like pointing everything up to fire at them. That is pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's a great adaptation of the kind of just nuisance run tactic we see. Sometimes it's just like the unarmed birds, unarmed MI8s, that kind of thing. But since they have those door guns, just fly them low and fast and spray while you're at it. And they're doing, pretty good. Falcon's on one. And yeah, it looks like he's actually the only kill they have, but still there. They got much faster than that.
They are playing really fast and loose with that UH-60.
That's the thing, is that they're not playing fast enough.
True. All right, slow and low. Let's go with that. What is he drawing fire for? And why is Blue 4 turning around and firing to the south?
I think they see X-ray that was engaging them, maybe, but that's.
Oh, it was Rave Master. He's now dead.
Oh, I see. Iander's pulling up now to this compound.
Oof.
He gets engaged from it, so he's gonna spray those walls in the M2.
Yeah. Appa trying to come out. Get some great suppressed AS-Val shots on the gunner.
And that's Iander down for the count.
So I've also noticed there's been a new script in play where it immediately drops the player's weapons on the ground. I think they did that because when people die on ridges, their gun slides away from their body.
Interesting.
But I mean, the gunner, for example, his M240 Bravo and pistol are like resting at the same level as where he was sitting on the gun turret, so they're like floating 1.5 meters in the air. I do like what Gary's doing though. He's climbing over the wall.
Ooh, Appa gets stuff. But there's
Appa immediately taking him out.
Shuzu though, or Shazu rather.
Yeah, the knocked over wall just saved Appa pretty hard. Appa trying to pull away, gets killer reflected by Gary. Shot in the back like a dog.
And Jack now trying to suppress with that GP25, doing some work. Got some good shrapnel.
Yeah. Humvee, is he gonna see him? Nope. Jack, I think, just got a kill. M2 now blindly suppressing. There's the transport Vic that goes up.
They're trying to shoot out the window, but that car.
Yeah, they're trying to turn him out. What did they get it? They get a drive-by. Oh!
Got him anyway.
That was amazing. I've never seen people get kills, PvE or PvP, from those Humvees. He just rolls the window back up going, yep, I'm done. GG. And then the 50 cal double taps. Oh, that was beautiful. So we still have Zeist in the back here. He got away with a kill. I might have just seen the mortar fire a few rounds. Can't tell yet.
I'm not seeing traces in the sky yet, so I don't think so. We'll see. As Blue 4 infantry are
Bordering that
finally
building, though, that'd be
towards
huge.
the airfield. They do have like kind of a ridge to go up on, but not really. And they're, as I say, that they start to fall back. I think they don't like that approach of charging an open airfield, which is smart.
So still only Falcon with that one kill. I do like that they're still suppressing those buildings, but I'd love to see some mortar fire on these buildings. Now that they figured out where Op 4 set up, some mortar fire to take out those fortified buildings would be perfect. But I've only seen Stark do accurate mortar fire. Bay has also done some accurate mortar fire, but I mean, with 25 HE rounds, that's a lot to work with. Just, you know, take the few minutes, coordinate, get those free kills, knock out that cover, and then you can do an airfield charge with no opposition.
So Blue 4 Alpha, they've actually popped smoke on the airfield.
So then the Humvee boys figure out the windows.
And try to use it as a bit of distraction or diversion, really.
I love
so they can move around and attack from a better angle. We need to see the rest of Blue 4, though. They need to hurry up. They've taken out that technical.
They going
all those
around?
infantry down there. Zeus is still playing dead in the bush. So they're now clear to push up with these Humvees with M2s. We got Whiplash in one, White in the other. And they're going to start to just suppress these buildings, starting with the ATC.
Blue 4 is going to go for a pincer maneuver on Sector 1. They've got one squad going on the northern side. They're going to not risk crossing in the open, which again, I get, but at the same time, you have the mortar, use the mortar. But they're going to leave Bravo to assault to the other sector on their own to try to press for time. One little fear I have right now is Zeus is in a great position to attack the rear of this assaulting group, but I mean, Blue 4 could also mount up in these M2 Humvees and just push up to the sector. But again, I feel like using the mortar would be the best bet. Take out these buildings and then use the rest to just bombard the hell out of the other sector. You know what I mean?
If they're trying to save that mortar for the more urban areas of the Zargabad city center,
Iander is dead.
I think their mind's in the wrong place because since it's in such a heavy urban center, there's a lot less room for error with those mortars. You know what I mean? If it lands off by 5-10 meters here at the airfield, it's still gonna deal some shrapnel damage. Maybe land in the courtyard, maybe land on a different building, whatever the case may be. But 5 to 10 meters, sector 2 could be on the other side of the street from the target building, and it'll have no effect whatsoever. So they really do need to use it now, in my opinion, or at least some of them. They have 25 HE, I believe.
Yeah, 25. I think Blue 4 has the room to make these maneuvers. I think Bravo is not going to be enough to take Sector 2 on their own, though. We're already seeing Op 4 starting to maneuver some forces up to do a counterattack. Alpha, though, would be in a position to push in, but at the same time, they're going to be flanked by the defenders at Sector 2, and also that pillbox they've made with the Dishka is going to have perfect firing arcs on Alpha if they whip around the northern side of that airfield.
Yeah, that Cord or Dishcom in the window should have eyes on this northernmost Blue 4 group is pushing down the hill.
Fetty and Genry, Fetty and Genry have pushed up. They're dealing with Montgomery, Herb, and Sablon to stall them. I just heard some interesting AT fire. Oh god, Blue 4 is going to smoke charge on the northern side of the runway.
Yeah, instead of charging across the field on the southern side, they're going to do the northern side instead. Seeing people run through lines of fire. Pretty accurate.
This is a mess. Ooh, there's the mortar coming. Perfect, yes, more of that. More of that.
There's more.
They should have mortared it beforehand, but okay. They're a little confused, but they got the right spirit.
Said mortar, fire now.
They've had the mortar land in the exact same spot. They need to diversify that a little bit.
Well, they don't have an Army computer, so they're just kind of going off on hills, so no one is really doing BDA to
they should have.
Tell them they need to adjust.
We do have Delta rushing with the Humvees on the southern side, though, but this is going to be a very costly fight because they're going to leave Op 4 with their entrenched buildings at this point.
Yep. Here goes Blue 4 coming around the backside of the hangars.
If UH-60 gets a little bit of stability here, they could start picking off some of the Op 4 guys that are adjusting to the north, adapting to the fact that Blue 4 is attacking from this one angle. Now, these guys are Papega Pirates, the kings of CQC. So I just feel like Blue 4 is going to have a lot of casualties here.
Arma Jesus looking to atone for his sins.
Yep. Michael gets picked off by Bridges. Arma Jesus getting a few shots on Bridges, but Bridges pulls back.
Needs to use that GP25. This is the perfect opportunity for it. Those a hand instead.
The M2 Vics are going to potentially dismount where Op 4 has a little bit of overwatch. Or I think they're holding in reserve, to be honest.
2 more grenades going around that corner, right onto Twins' position. It's a whole bunch of shrapnel hitting him, and a GP.
Yep, there's the GP. Grenade's gonna roll over, potentially do more damage to Twins. Nope, doesn't break the corner.
Yeah, he's getting a shrapnel Bukaki.
Ooh.
He's not a regular Bukaki, it's bad.
I mean, mortars landing a little far off now. They miss range. Bayant has turned around. They started shredding one of the Humvee crews. That's 2 casualties.
Buildings now still kind of between the hangars. Beam's not trying to push up past.
These guys are firing over at that building. Yeah, so one of the Humvees are firing at the southern building, but that's been fully dismounted to engage the northern threat. And then these 3 Op 4 defenders are just turning around and engaging what they can right here. It's very dicey for Blue 4 right now. If this continues, I don't think Blue 4 is going to have enough manpower to turn it around and take Sector 2 once they blow through Sector 1. Because they will win Sector 1. How many casualties, though, is...
Yeah, I'm not even totally convinced they're going to take Sector 1. They're being held pretty decidedly by a much inferior enemy force.
It's the skill level. Here we go, though. Who is that up there? Is that Falcon? Because I only trust Falcon to get these kills here. Nope. They landed. Falcon landed with Mackenzie. Mackenzie got knocked out. LeBroy is super high in the air. Falcon is going to try to one-man Sector 2. Gonna be honest, 20% likelihood he is. 80% he's gonna get shot to shit.
I mean,
those are my best odds. Yep. Ooh, if Legal Action turns the corner, he's gonna be able to get Martin in the back as he's picking up Twins and gets them both. Goes for the double tap, pulls back as Cosmot puts a round in him, but that was a great call. Another free kill. UH-60 slowing down. It's trying to fire at Flux. Flux gets behind the hanger. Now it's also firing at Arma Jesus, and they're now firing up at that helicopter.
Legal Action popping a satchel around this corner.
Oh, that's going to be deadly. There goes Wiki. And it also got the other guy, takes out the hanger, knocks Fist out, but also knocks Legal Action out because the building damage there. Good God.
That falling damage is going to keep him down. Sure.
Yeah. And look to the south. Bay and Chow push the Blue 4 guys here, and Bay cleaned house. He's on 9 kills right now.
See, this is what I mean. Blue
oh my God.
One in the bag. This is not a good position for them to be in, even if they do have a much bigger numbers advantage.
I think Bay turned the corner and just cleaned house with that PKP. I can't believe I missed that. M2 just destroyed the... no, the Islamic sedan. Arma Jesus wakes back up. He is now looking around to pick people off.
Yep.
Falcon infiltrating the building that all of Op4's in.
Did he climb to the second floor with the ladder? Yes, he is.
Does he have the ladder?
Yes.
Oh my, you're right.
So he's gonna be
Oh, this genius.
The first floor, but no one's on there, so I don't
This
think it's gonna
freaking genius.
Well, it's unorthodox, I'll give you that. Genius might be stretching it though. Also the question is, does Falcon know the layout of this building?
Dylan suppressing the M2 Humvee. It's just down to one person solo crewing at this point. Mortar rounds coming in. Also some flare rounds being fired. Oh, man. Where are those mortars landing? I hear the explosions. I don't know where.
You know how we call Falcon like
nice?
A hawk, right?
Yeah?
Black Hawk down.
Oh, my fucking God. I love it.
But instead of hiding in the chopper like a bitch, he goes and tries to kill the terrorist himself.
Yeah, I think those mortars are landing off target at this point. Arma Jesus was taken out. Novix was also taken out. So as I think Blue 4, again, will eventually take Sector 1, but now they don't have the manpower to take Sector 2 unless one spy can do it all.
Imposter among Red 4.
He's gonna have to be methodical, because once he starts shooting, they're gonna quickly aggro onto him. Mortars, yeah, they're landing way southeast. I think they're trying to target where Bay's position was. But I mean, Bay's on 11 kills with that PKP. I mean, that has really turned the tide here. What?
Look at CF's position at the first floor of the building. You see a problem with something?
Are they blocking the door?
Not quite.
Oh!
That might be,
It's a little gamey.
It's a little gamey. And I think Falcon is right to have climbed the ladder to the second floor.
Yeah.
He just avoided an absolute trap.
See, coming from you, that's weird, because I thought you liked that. But anyway.
Well, shut up.
Satchel goes off on the second hanger. That could have only been a charge.
CF runs up to the door that Falcon was hiding behind, and then 180 turns the other direction.
Falcon going guns up here. CF's run to the roof. They do have a casualty up there, so I think he got picked off earlier. UH-60, I just heard take a hit. It's still going strong, though. Zeast finding a Humvee. He's going to use that to drive up to hostile force. And again, that mortar is just desperately off.
Oh, Tiger's also...
Falcon gets knocked out.
Tiger with the dirtiest keyhole I've seen in a long time.
Oh, that is evil.
It is disgusting.
Oh, it's fair, but wow.
It's fair, but holy shit, that's dirty.
Sam runs by the body. I mean, Falcon, he could wake back up, but wow.
I'll say props to Tiger for recognizing that, because Falcon's, not in a multicam or the desert tri-stripe or tricolor.
That.
Yeah, good job.
Wow. Falcon fails a wake-up check and immediately gets shot at by Sam, but wow. Oh.
Poor Falcon.
I love it, but oh my God, that is... Oh. That's disgusting.
It's dirty. It is filthy, disgusting, dirty. Mortar's now landing north of the town of Yaru. Way, way, way off. And Blue Force still haven't gotten Sector 1 at this point. Dream is holding off Bridges in his push as the other hangar has now gone down. And they're just doing a blind push through smoke. There's Sector 1 finally going to it as Chadwick Boss.
One of the UH-60s crash landed, and the other crew's next to it, trying to assess why, but...
Oh, and here comes Charlie HQ. Friendly firing on Vagrant and Boss.
What the frick did he?
Stolen Blue
What was the
Force
point of that?
Bay and Dylan both have an M2 Humvee to themselves, and they're just now providing just complete Overwatch.
Can you guys
on
check
the
if
southern
someone
and eastern side
named
of this, and they
CF
just
is
knock-
watching
they
the
just
stream for me,
dome
by the way,
someone
chat?
Running out in the open.
Under the viewer list, if you don't mind.
I'm pretty sure there's no Vagrant is still alive. But yeah, no, this is Dungeon Rings for Blue 4.
All right, Falcon's in my chat. I mean, Falcon, let me show you the keyhole, because this is
Oh, the keyhole was
the keyhole was
disgusting.
brutal. Literally, this is his keyhole.
In the bottom left corner. Through all the sandbags. Insane. And it's clear as day from his perspective too. If you go first person on him, it looks so big. But you look at it from the staircase, and it is so small. It just goes to show that, you know, whether something is big or small, just all depends on perspective.
I'd say, Falcon, the one cheap thing about this building, though, is the first story. This.
Bruh.
Hey, Dream, I just saw you got shot in the air traffic control tower. How are you doing?
I fucking nailed someone before that.
You did. It was one of Bridges' crew.
I got
How
wake
are you
up
up
check
to
failed even though I hadn't
13 now?
taken any damage the entire game.
Bayan's in the M2 now, picking off more people in Sector 1. He's up to 13 kills.
Yep.
Bay's got 13.
Just someone named CF. Yeah, if there's no CF, that's fine, because I know his...
So
He's
I
the
can
only
give you
one
guys
that I
a
would think
little
would be
funny
stream
insight
sniper,
into
but
Pega
he's not.
Pirates comms.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
don't exist.
Yes.
No.
Yes, we knew that. Pega don't use comms. They just use telekinesis.
Well, we were just talking. We were just talking, like shooting the shit. Like even when everything was going wrong, they were just kind of
Memeing around.
So Mackenzie
Yeah,
landed on the east side of Sector 2.
I think
and
this is
tried
an
to do
off
what
4GG
Falcon
at
did,
this
but
point.
somehow did worse than Falcon, which is really an
Vagrant-
accomplishment.
Vagrant ran away. Didn't tell me he was leaving, and then when they all started rushing, I was like, "Where are you?"
I mean, you have Blue Force tracker, June. Why
Yeah,
don't
I
you
was
keep track
shooting
of
at people.
Why don't you keep track of all your friendlies at every
God,
time?
please.
Shooting
guys.
people.
Why can't
How
we
many
be a
kills did I
happy
get?
family? Why do you have to bring this up every Thanksgiving?
Because he's bitch. I
I
was
didn't
under
die in
fire.
a fucking airfield.
Yeah, but what does that even mean? You weren't even playing, pussy.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't playing. The only way to move is
Beautiful.
not to play when you're involved.
Mm,
Vagrant is going to be able to head
Beautiful.
back towards Sector 2. We have a Humvee Bay pushing onto the airfield.
Oh yeah, so we were told we are not
he's
allowed to go
dead.
anywhere near the mosque.
Oh, yeah, no.
No,
I don't know why.
Sadamn.
Because it's a mosque.
So what?
It's a religious site. You don't
Yeah.
fight on religious sites.
Oh well, apparently all of a sudden we don't because we've done it before.
Yeah, because this is
Well, so
Saddam's mission.
I've heard in FNF people really hate fighting the mosque in Zargabad because it's a really easily fortifiable position, which is why they removed it from play, which I appreciate personally. But some of the building replacements they did, in my opinion, are even cheaper. So
I do love the art, though.
it is quite good.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
I still haven't seen Elvis yet.
Oh yeah, how many kills did I get?
0.
I got one. I know for sure. I
You
think
said
I
it
know.
last time. What were you up for, Blue Fort?
Up for I was Pega Pirate Squad, so
You had one kill.
You had one.
yeah, it was that guy that ran across.
Rat.
All right, now we're just waiting for the skirmishes to finish
Bay's
up.
got
But Bay,
15.
Bay's on 15. What the hell is he
Big
smoking
1-5.
today?
He's got that chopper gunner. Ooh, that
There-
great grenade too. No buzzers on the other side of the wall.
There is a charge in there. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, baby. 17, no fucking 38. Holy shit.
You know, he's 4 kills away.
Who are these helicopter pilots, by the way? Because like there was a good few like times
I
They were
believe
just
the Broy
sitting.
and Depso.
sitting in the sky, like hovering, going about like 50 kilometers per hour. Just sitting there.
There's not enough Blue 4 left, but he's 4 kills away from the official record. I just want to point that out.
That's bait for you.
Finally, we see another showcase of why I say Bay is the best in FNF.
And see, this is so very important for the game because you cannot recapture sectors. If you could recapture sectors, Bay would have recapped the fucking airfield for them.
On his own.
On his own.
The Terminator. Bay
I saw my attempt to blow up the hangar. Very sad attempt.
Yes, it didn't work.
I put it down next to it. I didn't think because I put it down instead of throwing it because I thought that might do more damage, but
it doesn't matter. It's the same explosive.
No. Yeah.
Oh man, Blam trying to get some handgun shots on circles, but he pulls back.
Night Owl tries to use a secondary on Colin, pulls out his little PP shooter, while Colin sprays his fire hose. Ooh, but that
on 3 kills himself. A lot of grenade spam here. And Night Owl finds the gun.
He put a lot of faith in that grenade without knowing where the hell it went.
It's a trust issue.
Oh my god.
All right, well I'm gonna hit the head, guys.
Have fun.
I'll see you whenever.
Hey, who are you gonna hit?
Hey.
Hey.
Fuck hey.
Oh, I think that would be bad.
Circles knocks out Blam.
Dream, sounds like you have hay fever. Fuck you, he left.
Okay, if if Bay pulls back the Sector 2, he could still beat the record.
If Bay were to switch sides right now, if the admins were to switch him to Blue 4, and they gave him full ammo, he could probably beat the record and win it.
Bay, he has Vix back here. He could. He could.
He could. He's got the wheels. I need your car, your boots, the motorcycle.
Night Owl finally going into the night. Ooh. I love his voice,
See what the Terminator is able to do. Oh, they blew up the Iraqi diplomat car.
Yeah, the one of the M2 Vix, I think Whiplash was on the gun. He put 2 shots in it and just immediately cooked off because those Vix cook off very quickly to M2.
That's not very picturesque. Now is it, Whiplash? He's looking for new victims, but we do have some Blue 4 coming in from the eastern side of Sector 2. Still very piecemeal. Artisan and Space Cowboy Carl on the south side getting pretty close, but Blom and Lurch up there. Blom getting caught out and downed. Depso and Timek need to push into the other side of this mosque now.
Bay looking around. He's going to grab his M2 Humvee again, and he's on the prowl. Oh, I want to see it. That Audrey Hotto record has been a very solid record for at least around a year now, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Bay's on the move. I think he's trying to tap in where contact is and isn't. He stops it over here at the construction site. Could get 2 more between Wells and Sablon. Yeah, he's pushing through the school building. Just doing some quick clears. Staying on the move. We do have Blue 4 now inside Sector 2. Artisan
Space
and
Cowboy picking off Spike RP.
Very nice.
Only gets the knockout, though.
Yeah, she's going to fall down behind
Drag
the
back.
Barricade, so she's going to be safe from double tap. She's lucky, too, she didn't get headshotted, and that could have killed her outright.
Whoever killed Night Owl, I think, just died to Vagrant Genry coming around.
Very nice. Artisan getting one. Almost getting caught up by Nightshade. Falls to his knees, but is able to get back into cover. Shots in the rear from Olaf. A good overwatch on Space Cowboy Carl and Artisan's position. There's Carl getting lit up. Artisan's lit up as well.
Olaf tried to put some rounds there. Here comes Bay. He's coasting in. He's marauding for kills, but he's not striking gold just yet.
Grenades getting real close, but not quite.
Wells coming around on his own, which means the one guy there died. And he's just immediately gunning for it. Bay found Vagrant.
I'm still 17.
50 cal firing from range, trying to knock Wells out. Wells stops moving.
Bay commandeers Vagrant's M2, I think. He's gonna start moving. Vagrant getting in the gun even.
Vagrant on 3 kills himself.
Not bad.
He is op for command here, so he looks... Ah, man. They're hunting Wells down, that's why.
Yep.
They're gonna coast in. They're looking for Wells.
Wells has no idea. No way he heard that. I think he hears that. Yeah, he's turning his head. Oh. Oh.
Fog of war.
Bruh.
Oh, Wells. Oh. Oh, he's gonna go for it.
Oh, he's moving instead of shooting.
He didn't have the angle. He just lost it. Wells might get the shot here as they pull out. Take the shot. Vagrant shot in the back of the head. Vagrant quickly turns back in. Bay gets out. He's looking. Wells pulled back.
Contact.
Bay on 17 kills, baby. Come on. There's still enough for him to break a record. Oh!
Kingslayer!
Oh!
Yes, taking down the
It hurts.
kill. Reigning kill leader. Good job, Wells.
I can't type in spectator chat. Oh, it hurts. Tiger using that keyhole once more. Oh my god, Artisan breaches and kills the Dishka gunner, avoids Tiger's gunshots. Runs to the back corner here. More grenades being thrown, they're gonna get caught in the corner. Oh, Artisan pushes in last second, falls in front of Tiger. Tiger, I think, just ran out of ammo. He's caught in a reload, he has to switch to his handgun. Artisan moves! No way! No freaking way! Papega Pirates members, man. I swear to God.
6 people left up in sector for Red 4. Personally, I think with this apartment building, this sector should have been much smaller and just kind of centered around the bazaar. Because now we have Crab up there and Olaf, who are both going to be.
Tiger woke back up.
Oh, you're kidding me! He didn't double tap?
No, he was panicked. Oh my God.
Tiger has to be just shitting himself now. He's got that RPK too. He's got to pop a fresh mag in that thing.
Get the Castlevania out. He's going to breach Artisan. Artisan, his bandages might be seen, though.
Is seen and heard.
Oh, Tiger. Tiger just stuck his gun through the door. He hears the medical. Tiger's coming. And he sprays Artisan down like a dog. Oh, God. And the double tap.
Yeah, he double taps. What was that about Papega again? Just crazy.
That was pretty good, though. Time of getting taken out by Crab.
Depso as well.
Just dessert grenade being... Oh, rolls down Main Street. Olaf Lincoln Despo knocks him out. That's GG.
Great. That is going to be GG, yeah.
Time it could wake back up, but... Oh.
I think Time at gate a nade. Nope, fails to wake up. That's it.
Oh, my God. That was a great ending, in my opinion. There was a really great few clutch plays there. There it is. My God.
Two very long rounds in a row. Let's see what round 3 has in store.